Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, y'all?
This is
Jack World Soul Ties.
So today we have a very special topic, something very dear to our hearts. It's kind of on a serious note, but we do want to bring awareness to sensitive subjects like domestic violence, missing people, your whereabouts, and things of that nature when it comes to your loved ones. So at the end of this video, we are going to bring awareness to my cousin, my first cousin. Her name is Tiffany Starks, and she's been missing since March of this year, 2021. So I think the first thing that we wanted to make sure you guys understand, they actually brought it to my attention this morning, is that we always need to know each other's whereabouts. You want to kind of expound on that a little bit, babe?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like most people don't want people in their business or
Right.
they're ashamed of what they're doing, but you should always have this one person that you connect with to tell where your whereabouts at,
Exactly.
who you talking to, where you going, and
Right.
even if you don't trust nobody, your kids, you know what I'm saying? Just let somebody know, and if your kids are not old enough, a sibling or relative or whoever you can confide in to tell,
That's right.
what's going on.
Exactly. So, at all points, at all times, someone should know where you are, what you're doing, who you're seeing, who you're dating, who you're dealing with. Honestly, we don't all have confidence, but unfortunately, we're going to have to trust somebody to know, where we are and what we're doing, who we're socializing with. If you're dating on social media platforms, who you're going to see, by all means, just let somebody know what's going on, even if it's something embarrassing. Even if you found yourself in some type of situation like domestic violence, someone needs to know, whether you're trying to get out of it or not. Someone needs to know what is going on in your life that you can trust, of course, even if it's a stranger, but somebody needs to know. Always have your location on your phone, and then I feel like this, honestly, if you're doing something that it has to be that secretive, it's probably something you shouldn't do, but even if it is, make sure that someone knows where you are, because at the end of the day, we can pinpoint each other. Like, if Teresa hasn't heard from her sister in 2 days, she can say, oh, let me look, and look at her location. She was here, she was there, blase, blase, because she can trust her sibling. Just like my kids. I found out the other day that I don't know I don't know, like I have 4 boys, so I don't know everybody that they date. But it's good to know, because if one of my kids were to come up missing, I can say, well, he went to see this girl, or he's dating this girl, but we would have enough information to be able to give to the police or whoever is doing the search, so we'll know people that we can pinpoint, to make, specific locations of where we were last, or what we was doing, or where we was headed,
Or who we was dealing with
Exactly.
at the time, just,
Exactly.
you gotta let somebody know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to let somebody know your whereabouts.
Exactly.
If you got older kids, it's okay to let them know. It's okay to tell them. At the
Exactly.
end of the day, that it will benefit you.
That's right. We're living in a dispensation and a season and a time in this world where we can't be overly secretive. Because I was just thinking about it when my wife brought it to my attention. I probably would not know every point, when it comes to my kids. If the police was to say, okay, what was the last person they were dating, or who did they go to see, or what did they enjoy doing on the weekends, I probably could not answer all of those questions, because I'm the type of mom that doesn't like to pry. But at the same time, it would be very sad that I could not answer those questions when it comes to my kids, or when it comes to my best friend. I have friends, and I don't know, some of their intimate, situations, and if they were to come up, something were to happen, or accident, or, anything, I wouldn't know, because we're living in a society where people are being very secretive about things that they're doing. But the whole point for this video is for us to let you guys know and to be aware that you need somebody that you can tell the secret things, so that people will know what's going on in your life. Yeah. So I guess we could talk about Tiffany. So my cousin, she's been missing again since March. She was dating this guy. My cousin was a correction officer. She just had been promoted to sheriff. So her life was going really, really, really well. You know, she just bought a new car. She just moved into a new condo, and you know, she was dating this guy. And of course, I never met him. You know, my grandmother met him once, and I think her father met him a couple of times, and my aunt, of course, she met him and had some, you know, rapport built with him. But I didn't know anything about it. So when she came up missing, you know, me being her first cousin, I'm on the outside looking in like, who is he? You know, like, well, I mean, I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know she was, you know, trying to, you know, leave him or whatever the situations were. I'm still in question about a lot of things because, you know, unfortunately, like a lot of us, we live lives that we don't allow people to get in, you know, and according to social media and people that know this particular individual, he was known to be abusive. He had some other run-ins with the law when it comes to other relationships that he's been in. I mean, when I say that, I mean some serious allegations, you know, like, I mean, abuse when it comes to domestic violence. But had we have known, well, like for instance, my cousin asked to take me to eat, you know, maybe a week before she was missing, and I kind of wrote it off because I was busy, and I was like, okay, we'll go, but you know, not this weekend. You know, if I had a went, I wonder sometimes, would she have told me, you know, the things that she was going through behind closed doors. So I think that I could have been that avenue. So when people are trying to talk to you, don't be so critical and judgmental of what they're going through at that time because they're just trying to vent. You know, even if you can't help them, you know how to pray, you know how to at least hold the information, because it may come to a point where you need to tell the law enforcement or somebody else that this, that, and the other was going on. And I could have been that door for her. But so she's been missing. She has 3 kids. She will never leave her kids. That's not in her character at all. So not only that, she just got promoted on her job. She was doing very well financially. She had no reason to just disappear out of the blue. They did find her car. Actually, he was in possession of the car when they found it. The only thing she had on her was her cell phone. So all her bank cards, you know, her purse, her wallet, he was in possession of all of that. So they did charge him. He does not have a bond. But unfortunately, we have not found my cousin. So we don't know where she is. And of course, we're praying and asking God to send her home. So we just wanted to bring that up because it's a lot of people coming up missing, especially in the Atlanta, Georgia area.
It's getting close to home.
Yeah, it is.
She's been missing since March.
Right.
And it's May right now, so
right.
It's
That's
like
a long time.
2 months.
Mm-hmm.
2 months.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's too long.
Right.
We don't have search parties and passing out flyers.
Yeah.
So at the end of this video, we're going to post the flyer, and anybody have any information or anything, we're just looking for anything. Even we got a cash award. It was $10,000 for any information leading up to finding her.
Right.
So when we close out this video, we'll post the flyer.
Right.
But we need you guys' help.
Yeah.
It's been too long. We're trying to bring her home.
Right. Right. So, with that being said, my heart goes out to anybody that has a loved one that has been missing, that they have not found. That's a very hard pill to swallow. I cannot imagine what my aunt or her children are going through, what her father is going through, her siblings. I can't imagine. Because all things go through your head, you know, like you can imagine the thoughts. You know, and sometimes you need closure to start the healing process, but we're trusting God for all things. So please, guys, make sure if you're dating on social media, if you're in a domestic violence situation, if you're just dating and it's going lovely and beautiful and wonderful, let someone know where you are at all times. Let somebody know what's going on in your life at all times. No matter if something you're ashamed of, it doesn't matter. Let somebody know that you can trust so that somebody can pinpoint your whereabouts. All right, Jack's World. Thank you for tuning in and listening to us. Keep us in your prayers. Keep my cousin in your prayers, and make sure that you are on the up and up. I mean, kidnapping is serious. Sex trade is real, especially in Atlanta. I was saying that again. They got posters all up over Atlanta about different things when it comes to sex trafficking. So it is serious. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We love you. You guys have a happy Memorial Day. Bye. Peace.
Peace.